fine New Haven neighborhood. And my environment is just, because whoever designed my neighborhood knew a liquor store must be never more than 3 blocks away from me. And I know the store on my end of the street is high-end because they don't hide them bottles behind some wide counsel or bulletproof glass where I have to eye them and sigh them. I can actually touch the bottles before I buy them. Like now, I'm touching my high-end bottle of Flor de Caña rum inside the store, thinking, what if you took this touchy-feely thing one step more and could actually touch the people who made the rum before it made its way in my liquor store's door? I'm not talking about like touching Captain Morgan. I'm not into that kind of thing. I'm talking about knowing where my rum comes from and who, and whether it was made by someone like you. So, I brush the dust off the bottom of the bottle until I can see the label says, made in Nicaragua. And that's when it hits me. This rum was maybe made in New Haven's sister city. I bet you didn't know New Haven had a sister. She does. And she is hot. So hot, her main crop is dust. And I was so hot when I visited, my main crop was must. Trust, I took a bus to this rural Goyena town, and my white ass turned Moreno brown. I went down on an education delegation. What? You're surprised I'm a teacher? If I didn't drink each weekend, I'd be a homicidal creature, and your misbehaving kid wouldn't live to see the 7th grade. Which is kind of like how it is in Goyena, because there the 6th grade is the highest one that exists, A. And B, a lot of 6th grade boys in our pretty hot sister city have got to work the sugarcane plantation in the morning before they come to school in the afternoon, and can't afford to think what might happen soon, see, like taking the 7th grade in heaven. Because Goyena's main crop is dust, but it's not just the fine, earthy kind that lines my bottle of rum, but this imperceptible herbicide dust that rusts ailing workers from the inside till their kidneys fail and they die working the same World Bank funded cane plantation off of which this one family that owns half that nation gets awful rich making the sugar that's making the rum that's making me come over and over again to this bottle in my hand. And so what? I am drunk off a sip of the same fine liquor that makes some lame cane worker sicker. You're all drunk off your need to buy cheaper and quicker junk you don't need, long as you don't see the people your money makes bleed. Don't judge me. My environment is just because the people who eat my herbicidal dust are strangers to me. No danger to me. Don't complain to me about how drunk I am, because I am your Uncle Sam. And I may be dangerous and angry, but I ain't drunk, man. I need my rum cheap, my grapes cheap, my thumb drives cheap, and the people who make what I buy, I need their lives cheap. So if your Nicaraguan sister dies, long as I eat, it ain't that deep. I am your Uncle Sam, so I know what I'm doing. Drunk or sober, I make dough by screwing your mother, nature, over and over and over.
What? Heat. Sizzling heat. You see that? Look, even the movie right here applauded me right there. Look at that. Heat. Look at that. Heat. Wow. Look at that. Wow. Yeah. Give it up for Aaron again, people. Give it up to the poet. Judges, let me see your scores. Get the scores up. By the way, the last poet had a 27. All right. All right, from lowest to highest, we have a 9. Yes. Oh, from lowest to highest, we have a 8.9, a 9, a 10, a 10, and a 10. Give it up to the poet. But this is not about the point, it's about the point that the poet is trying to make.